I finished watching the movie To Be a Friend showing on Bimbo Ademoye's TV on YouTube, and I must say, all the actors, all the cast of this movie, take your flowers. I beg, you too much. You guys were really amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen To Be a Friend showing on Bimbo Ademoye's TV on YouTube, then you are missing. This movie is pretty doing so well. The views are really encouraging. Now guys, let's get down to the review of today, because I'm going to be analyzing each and every character in this movie. I have a lot of things to say, especially to that Tunde of a boy. You see that Tunde? Guys, let's even get started with the review. So, To Be a Friend tells the story of Tega and Tunde. These are two best friends from the university. Tunde had it going on for him. He was from a wealthy home and he was literally the man of the moment. Everyone wanted to associate with him and he had women flocking around him. And we have Tega, Tunde's best friend. He didn't really have things going on for him right, but with the help of Tunde by his side, he could manage. Tega was a very good friend, a friend that everyone needs to have by their side. And you see their relationship, their friendship, it was beautiful. The difference between these two best friends is the fact that Tunde is from a wealthy home and whatever he wants, he makes sure he gets it. Even if it means hurting the other person, he would get it as far as that would make him happy. And Tega on the other side is not from a wealthy home. He's literally struggling to find his feet. And again, he answers to Tunde every time. These are the difference between these two friends. After graduating from the university, everything turns around. Tega becomes the wealthy one and Tunde becomes a struggling guy trying to find his feet. But with the help of Tega, who searched and searched for him for years, he found Tunde and changed his life completely. Now guys, that's the plot summary of this film. Now, let's talk about the cast of this movie individually, their performances. Now we have Tega. Tega is played by Deyemi Okanlawon. This is the guy that during his uni days, he didn't have things going on with him. Like, he was literally struggling. This guy was literally in debt. But with the help of his friend Tunde, he could survive in school. Now, fast forward to 16 years later, after graduation from university, Tega had worked and built an empire for himself, TG Solution. He found his friend whose life wasn't even good at all. Life had turned around for this guy and he was literally suffering. But he brought him into his company and gave him a very high position in his company, the COO. Now, in their uni days, these people had already planned how life would go on for them. You know, Tunde, the strategic person, talking about his empire, what he will build, and how he will make his friend COO when he becomes the CEO. But then life happened. It's now Tega who built the empire and became CEO, and then he made this his friend COO. That's where we bring in the character Tunde, played by Kunle Remi. Hey, you see this friend? After Tega had made this guy COO, you know, they were all acting like everything is good, everything is perfect, you know. Tega literally trusted this his friend. Tega was happy that yes, he has found his long-time friend. So they worked together, you know, bagging deals, revenue multiplied, you know, everything was going so good, so smoothly. Yes, as expected as a COO, all right? You should make sure that things goes better now that you have that position. Now, let's now talk about the character Fola, played by Bimbo and Ademoye. This is a lady that during the uni days, because they all attended the same school, during the uni days, this lady was gushing over Tunde. He was a wealthy guy, the man of the moment, all right? She wasn't even seeing Tega at all. But having to bump into Tega one particular day and seeing how this guy has changed, life has become so good for him, he's doing pretty well. This lady literally started, you know, fancying him, okay? Now, this is Tega's long-time crush. Tega literally crushed on this girl for years, but he knew that he couldn't get her, okay? Her mind was literally on Tunde. He was a happening guy that period, all right? But now that he was already accomplished, he thought it wise to go for what he wants. And he went for Fola, which Fola accepted. Okay, he got married to Fola and Fola gave birth to a son for him. Now, Because of Tega's very tight and busy schedule, Tega was hardly around, okay? And then everything wasn't going on fine in their home because of so much complaint from his wife, he not being available, always being absent from their life. And his excuses were always like, babe, I'm doing this for us. Work keeps calling every time. And the thing is, Tega really loves his wife. Tega really adores his wife. He literally provides for her everything. He tries to make her happy by providing her with everything. It's just that work is just so much. Now, this is the deal breaker. This is what literally shocked me to my bone marrows. His wife and his friend literally betrayed him. Hey, these people literally betrayed this man. Like, these people were his world. He could literally rely on them. He never knew that they would put him in the position he found himself. And what was his wife's excuse? Oh, you're always absent from our life. You're not always there. And that was why she betrayed her husband that way. Guys, you know what? Shola literally is the most unreasonable wife I've ever seen. Trust me. And I'm not here making excuses for Tega's lapses. No. This is something your husband has communicated with you. Babe, I know it's tight for us right now because of my busy schedule. But trust me, when there is time, I would make sure that, we go on a vacation, we spend time together, which he was planning. You both were planning it until a particular business call that needed urgency came in. And at that point, I literally expected Shola to be more reasonable, okay? This is your husband trying to make things right already for you. But work came immediately and it needed an urgent attention. And that was where everything changed. That was where Tega's life turned around. Like, this guy literally found himself in a place he would never have prayed for his enemy to find him. Find themselves or themselves, guys. Woman, Shola did this one. Oh. She really did this one. For a man that was trying to change, for a man that was trying to do better and make his wife happy, nah. That's really sad. Now, let's go to Tega. You see, Tega, he was also an architect of his own misfortune. Because tell me why you'll be so busy to even spend quality time with your family. Tell me why. You see this excuse of I'm too busy, blah, blah, blah. It spoils the home. Yes, we know you are busy. You are a very busy and hardworking man, and that was why you were able to build your thriving empire for years. Alright? But now you have a family. There should be a balance. There should be balance between work and family. But that was what Tega failed in doing. There was no balance. So that's why I said he's also responsible for what happened between he and his wife. Now, let's get to the most annoying, self-centered, and entitled human being who claimed he's Tega's friend. The almighty Tunde, the over-entitled guy. Like, who the hell are you, bro? Who? The way this guy came off as someone who actually means well for his friend, the way this guy came off as a good friend that has his friend back, you would literally think, oh, Tega is lucky to have Kunle as a friend. But guess what? Hey, this guy acted like they were never friends. Like, you see that thing called friendship? It never existed. Because tell me why he will be so greedy. Tell me why he's so angered by his friend's success. Manipulative, entitled, demanding for, hey, you see that point he said, you made me COO, oh, saw me salary, like, who the hell are you? Why won't he pay his salary? This guy, like, you know what you want to do for somebody. Life now turns around, the person now does it for you. You now see it as a crime. That was what this guy displayed here. Very annoying, silly human being. Very annoying. Guys. So, we have the character Rugged. Rugged is played by Uzor Arukwe. This is one particular character that, spiced things up with his presence. Rugged was really rugged. Rugged was really the man, alright? He made life for Tega a bit convenient. Rugged was an action man. Rugged was a man that doesn't take nonsense. Rugged is a man that knows what's up. And having a friend like Rugged is a must-have, alright? Guys, overall, you see these characters, Kunle, Remi, Bimbo, Ademoye, Deyemi, Okanlawon, Uzor Arukwe, together with every other cast. President General among the nations. Take your flowers. You guys were fantastic. Kunle, Remi, see that role you played as Tunde? You killed it to the point where I was literally obsessed with your character because how can a person be this mean? Okay, you really did so well. You brought life into that character, and guy, you are really good. And you see Tega, my manest man, Deyemi Okanlawon, you were really fantastic in your character. I don't know how else I can pronounce the word fantastic. You were really fantastic. And to Uzor Arukwe, the manest man, the sure man, like you really outdid yourself, showing your range as an actor. And to the almighty Bimbo Ademoye, playing the character Fola, you were so amazing. Bimbo Ademoye was really a delight to watch. I love you in this film. I love every one of you. And you see the young Tega and young Tunde, young Fola. Wow, you were really great. You were so good. All of you were in your A games. You guys just gave me a fantastic, acting, well delivered characters. To the screenwriter of this movie, Collins Okon, Bimbo Ademoye, and Oyidamola Adebayo. These were the three heirs that put their heads together to come up with this beautiful script, story by Bimbo Ademoye. You did well in crafting such a fantastic script. And to the director of this movie, Grace Valentine Edochie, you are a very wonderful director. Your directing was really fantastic. To everyone that made this movie a success, you all did well. Now guys, if you know you haven't seen this movie, so To Be a Friend is a movie. It is showing on Bimbo Ademoye's TV, and trust me guys, this movie will put you at the edge of your seat. It is super unpredictable and you're so going to love it. Thank you so very much guys for watching. Please want to give the video a thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe to this channel at Substance TV. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.